Hi guys, this week I want to make a bit of a change and look after myself a bit more and make sure I hit my deadline because my media project is due in on Friday. There's a bunch of paperwork I need to do and the editing. It's tricky because I can only do it when I'm in school because we use Premiere Pro. It's Monday morning, I have school at 11. I need to have a shower. I'm actually going to write that as one of my goals. I'm writing some like goals and some things to do today. My first goal is just gonna have to be no drinking in the week. I only allow myself to drink if I'm going out to spoons because you're not gonna see me being that sober, at least not yet. I think number 2 is gonna have to be working on the media. Maybe I could even go into school and stay longer hours, get it finished. You can only edit in school because Premiere Pro is really expensive and you can't have it on your own device, but you have to edit on Premiere Pro. One of them's gonna have to be to tidy my room because it's ridiculous. I feel like it makes me feel overstimulated and I wake up in mess, or like I've ruined the day before it's even started. This is also gonna sound ridiculous, but reply to people. Sometimes I just don't reply to people for ages and I don't know why. It makes me feel guilty, just make them feel like Isabel doesn't give a shit, and that's not the case. I was thinking like one of my goals should be eat fruit, but I'm really thinking about that, like I actually don't like fruit. I don't want to eat any fruit that we have in my house unless there's a mango or like a passion fruit, and there's neither of them, or a kiwi. Okay, do you know what? I don't have to be super strict on myself. I'm gonna put eat fruit down. I think it would be good for my skin because I have psoriasis, right? And I think it would be good for my fucking gut health and my insides if I like put some fruit inside of myself. So I like vegetables, but I don't know, fruit has to be so perfect. Really the perfect amount of ripe for me to like it. I should also add reading. I do enjoy reading and I think it is good for my mental health, but it's one of those things I just never do because it is nowhere near as stimulating as doing other things. But to actually get into a good book is one of the most relaxing things. So I'm gonna go force myself to get in the shower right now. It's funny because the only other time that I wrote in this was on the 16th of January 25. I've got like my own little to-do list and one of them is sort the room the fuck out. Next page, sort the room out. Some things never change. Media lesson at 11:25. I have an EPQ session after lunch that I don't want to go to at all because I haven't done anything on my EPQ for 3 weeks, pretty much. I confirmed all of school that I was supposed to be in. Did the EPQ session. At one point I was like, I'm just gonna go home at lunch, why the fuck? And then I was like, no, actually that's an awful idea. My film is due in on Friday. I kind of hate it. I was debating posting it because someone asked if they could see it, I think. I don't think I can post it because I don't really like it. I'm thinking, should I do my reading now? Because later me and mum are gonna go do yoga, which is, you know, very self-care, whatever. And we're getting a Mackey's after it because it's right next to the yoga place, which is even more self-care. We usually do it near our house where we can walk to it, but it's been booked up for 2 weeks in a row now, so we're going to a different place and there's a Mackey's right next to it. It's kind of late, it's 8 until 9. That gives me time to just chill, and that's what I'm saying. Should I read my book? I think I'm gonna have a little read, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna enjoy it, and I'm not gonna force myself too much. Guys, you know this thing, is it that finger or that finger, or is it just... Guys, are you proud? Who is she, honestly? I forgot that I literally like oranges, so I'm having orange, you know. Gotta tick off a goal. They're smiles. Remember, I always used to ask my mum to cut me oranges into smiles. This is a good one. Usually she'd be drinking a glass of wine, but this week, no. This week she is having an orange before her yoga class. Yeah, that's the new Isabel. Got our yoga mats. I'm really hoping I don't see anyone I know, because last time my old dance teacher from my secondary school was there, and I was like, oh my days, how am I at a yoga class with my old dance teacher doing the downward dog in my face? Low-key be worse if it was someone more like my age that I used to go to school with. That would be the worst. This is my last makeup wipe. I need to go to Superdrug or Boots really badly. I don't have mascara, a black eyeliner, a brown eyeliner, any setting spray, any contour, not proper contour, any foundation, any powder. I'm using the remnants of most things. Actually a bit ridiculous, but like I'm dreading the trip more and more and more because it will actually come out to a ridiculous price. My yoga and my Mackies was good. I need to sort out the music in Mackies though. Please stop playing the classical music. It makes me bug out every time. They're so contrasting that it just makes it eerie and uncomfortable. Day one of self-care. I feel quite peaceful right now actually. Obviously I'm not about to actually go crazy. I'm not going to start waking up at 5 AM going for runs and meditating, because quite frankly I don't fucking want to. I am just gonna try and be doing little things that will end up contributing to a larger whole, to a bigger product. Okay, today we are actually looking in. Okay, doorbell. I literally said that I hate the phrase looking in, and then I proceed to say it all the time, but in fairness there's nothing quite like saying I'm looking in. Like, what else do you say? I'm about to get shit done, but sometimes looking in is just appropriate. I'm going into school early to my media class. The scary thing is I have to use the classroom and there'll be a random class in there. I'm looking for creepy royalty-free music, but it seems like royalty-free music, for the most part, is pretty shit. Or it has like watermarks or trademarks, whatever, you know, where it has someone say, "But sounds," for instance, and that will just play over the top every 30 seconds. Ah, I can't find anything. I can't find a fucking bra. Literally, what the fuck? I think I need to become a clean girl because this is getting a bit too much for me now. I need to get my ass to school. I said I was going to get early, but at this fucking rate, I'm in too much of a fucking mess. This is why we need to tidy our room today when I get back. I'm also doing media filming today at lunchtime. And before I go, I want to make a matcha and make my lunch. So I've got some things to do. I need to catch a bus as well. I missed my bus, but it feels too humbling to walk back to my house and wait for the next one. The next one's not for 43 minutes. So I'm just gonna walk into town, which is 15 minutes walk-ish, and then there'll be a bus that can take me more or less straight away. I literally stayed until fucking 6 PM at my school willingly to try and do a bit of my editing. I am slowly losing the will to live. I've got so much to do in such a short amount of time, but it's not good. The extent of the paperwork is mental. I realise like how late in October it is and I need to start applying to university, and I still don't know whether I want to do filmmaking or media production. I could really do with getting a personal statement done. I had to have a fucking drink, I'm sorry. It was a horrible dilemma. I hate when I'm in the situation between trying to make myself not drink, and it's like there's a split side to me, and it's like there's this huge argument going on inside my head. It just makes me want to cry, which neither is good. If I decide to not drink, then the half of me that really wants to drink is going to start screaming. If I do drink, then the part of me, probably my higher self that knows what the fuck are you doing, you've got shit to get on with, starts getting mad. But usually the alcohol lover within me wins usually. I think I might be wearing my freaking I am. I don't know how long I've been wearing that inside out, and I don't care to know. Oh my god, I actually do know exactly how long. I took it off when I got into my media class, and when I left my media class to go home, that's when I put it back on. And I fully remember walking down the street and being like, I must look sexy or something because I'm getting some looks. Now I know why. I might be cooked, but do you know what? I just have to tell myself that I've felt cooked so many times, and I've never been in a fucking fry pan and started cooking, love. Never. Usually things actually work out kind of okay. Well, to a certain extent, I was kind of cooked in year 10, and like, I got my schedule for next week for work in the half term, and I'm working every single day. Are you having a fucking laugh? Are you joking? Do you think you're funny? Because I'm not laughing at all, actually. There goes my half term. There's no part of me that wants the half term to come. I'm working every single fucking day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm going to bed. I feel so fed up. I swear to God, I'm gonna like start learning about hormones and shit, because I've heard that being in your luteal phase makes you feel shit, and I'm thinking, has something hit? Why do I feel awful? I've just come into school. It's 9:28 a.m. We are grinding once again. I've just texted my boss that I can't go to the work meeting tonight, even though we rescheduled it because I couldn't go on Friday, and that's really anxiety inducing. Anyway, I should probably not vlog in my school because people can actually look out the windows. So I logged in another day in media, but the thing is, I'm still nowhere near done, and I've still got all of the paperwork to do. A girl can only do so much. I'm about to have a sausage roll, try and send some of the editing diary, and then at 5:30 I'm supposed to be going to Martha's, but the issue is both of my parents are out, so I don't know how I'm gonna get there. Yeah. Don't worry, actually don't. They're really nice. You don't want to touch them. If you just stand there, they won't like come and get you. You're like, hey. We're doing a pumpkin competition. YouTube is also gonna rate. The teams are me and Martha, hey, Beth and Cal, Sophia and they smell less when they put that front counter. I'm so proud of us. Why am I always hungover when I've got work? Every time it seems. There's been more times where I've been hungover than not at work. I can't do it. 9 days, everybody, 9 days. Who would have thought that a part-time job meant working part of the week, sort of like 3 days vibe? 2 days would be more than enough, especially if you steal my weekends every time. Just because it's half term doesn't mean I want to work 9 days in a row. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 6, 7. I can't do it. I'm gonna crawl. I can't do this. I am supposed to be handing the stupid media project in tomorrow, and it's not going to be done. I know you guys haven't had the last of that. Guys, wasn't this supposed to be like a self-care week? Like, I kind of forgot about it. Sorry, I can't really self-care when they weren't facing the camera. Right now I'm trying to like write about editing, how I edited a project. I'm supposed to keep a log of what you've done each day, and now because I haven't started it. I only started it today. It's due tomorrow. This is really, like, I do procrastinate, but this is unlike me to be this far behind for a project. This is bad. Oh dear. Best form of self-care there is. Hi guys. Hey. Hey everyone. I'm too tired to function, bro. I'm so tired of that. I slept through my alarm that I set at literally 5 to 6, and it's now 7:44. I have to be at school in an hour. I'm not gonna get this paperwork done, and it's so stressful. Just realised I haven't vlogged. I'm in Spain. Sophia just won her Clash Royale game. You guys will be glad to know.
I don't even know about it. You need to go on the grind.
Are you skilled?
I'm pretty skilled. I'm literally...
Guys, if you do Clash Royale, tell me if Sophia's actually skilled.
Okay, I need to give details. I'm in Arena 20, yeah? But I started 7 months ago, so that's pretty good, yeah? Arena 20, four arenas from ranked, yeah? And my clan, yeah? I always do wars. So I'm a good player, okay?
Wars.
Yeah.
Is that like a different level or something?
It's like...
Is that like hardcore?
Alfie's the leader of the clan.
This is war.
People will know it.
Bruh, it's a fox. I'm hiking gonna make fucking friends. It's a fox. Quick little story for you guys. My brother used to like really not believe that foxes were real. You know, there's like dinosaurs and monsters and shit. He was so convinced that every time that someone talked about a fox, that it was just like some mystical creature that didn't actually exist. Actually, foxes do exist, everybody. Foxes do exist, and like low-key, they're everywhere that I go at the moment, and I low-key kind of love it. I was gonna get a taxi back because I said that I was gonna walk home anymore because, right, I live really close to town, so it should be fine, but sometimes it's not always okay, guys. There can be some fucking creeps about. So I decided I was gonna like always get taxis, but sometimes you don't really wanna spend 15 quid on a place you could walk for 5 minutes. Well, it's not 5 minutes, it's 15 minutes, but still. And I think that vlogging makes me feel a lot more safer because I'm talking to someone. I kind of feel like jumping off of a bridge sort of vibe this very moment, because I know that I am going to have now 9 days in a row of work. I can't really believe that I'm spending 7 days a week doing something that I really just no passion for whatsoever, making flat whites. I mean, oh my god, we were sitting with this group of boys today, and a fucking guy that I don't even talk to, I haven't seen him for 2 years just because he's flat, and I'm just like, what gives a man the audacity to call me flat? I'm just interested. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong, I'm just interested as to what point did you think I'm gonna call you flat right now? I'm gonna say that I've observed your fucking tits and that they're flat. I don't know, what do you want me to do about them? What do you actually want me to do? Like, you want me to inject some shit into them? I'm sorry. If you give me the money, no worries. Nah, I probably wouldn't really bother getting it, like, injections. I don't know. I don't think it's for me, myself, and I. It's 2:02. I've got work in 5 hours. I just want to sleep for 20 hours. I'm just gonna hug my bum too and enjoy the present. The fact in this present moment I get to go to sleep. I hate the feeling of dread. I had a nice night. It's weird, like last year going into Spoons, you'd see so many people you knew and the pubs in my town. This year, because so many people are at uni, it's like you don't see anyone. It's so strange. Shanies. I just watched I can hardly speak because I've just put my retainer in and I haven't worn my retainer in like 2 weeks. I'm actually in pain. How do your teeth move about this quick? It's actually strange. I've never watched Joker before and I really liked it. It was really good actually. Oh, I need to take these lashes off. And I had a Chinese. I went off Chinese takeaway. It used to be like my fave. And then I went on favourite for ages, and this is my first Chinese takeaway for about 5 minutes. And it was delicious. I go to bed now. I've got work at 10 tomorrow. Ah, not again. The clocks go back tomorrow as well, or is it forward? It's the way where I get an extra hour in bed. She has work again. Where would I be without this baddie? Without my baddie? She genuinely saves my life most days. Whoever made this deserves an Oscar for like inventors. Shift done. Only gotta do another 3 days in a row. Managed to get Thursday off, and then I'm working again Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Woohoo! Woohoo! No, I better not be working Saturday because I'm going to a rave. And Friday, because obviously it's Halloween, I think I'll be throwing up in the toilets again, and it's actually the worst experience being that hungover at work. It's so weird. It's so dark and cold when I finish my shift because the clocks went back or forward. Which way is it? Back. Forward. We lost an hour of daylight pretty much, though it was lighter when I woke up this morning. You know what I mean? I can't remember. Why is that confusing me? I don't know. I don't have time to think about it. Getting picked up. We're back home, loves. I just want to stay here. I don't want to work anymore. This is what I do for my psoriasis, by the way. Like, I've got this spray. It's called, what is the fuck is this? The bitch called Emstila. I'm kind of loving her. She's the only ointment, as they call them, that actually does fuck all for me. My psoriasis was looking much worse than this before I got prescribed this cream. The thing is, I had it prescribed to me back in February or something, but it didn't work for me. And then I got it prescribed again, and I was like, fine, well, this shit don't work. And then all of a sudden it just kind of started working. I was like, okay. I was going to be put on medication for my psoriasis. This vitamin A tablet, which is actually kind of intense because you can either go on that one or one that literally suppresses your immune system to stop your skin cells over multiplying. So I'm going on this vitamin A one. The main drawback is that you can't get pregnant for 3 years after. At the end of the day, I'm 19 and I'm not planning to have a baby in the next 3 years, so it's fine. But there's something I don't like about the fact that it takes that choice away from you for 3 years. It's not like 3 months, you know what I mean? 3 years. You never know what's gonna happen. I've decided it's worth it because I really don't want a baby in the next 3 years. I am a baby, actually. I don't know, I don't like the fact that it is able to have such an impact in your body that it would stop you from being able to have a baby healthily. Like, I could still get pregnant, but it would cause really bad health complications for me and the baby, apparently. So, sorry eggs. Sorry little eggs in my uterus, but none of you are coming out anytime fucking soon. Actually, crazy that we have loads of eggs sitting inside of us. I actually find it disgusting, to be honest. I fucking hate it. I really don't like it. Little cheeky psoriasis update. I'm gonna spray my legs now because I have it everywhere. Love it. But this morning, right, you guys know Gemma, well, you might not. If you watch Love Island, she's one of the most beautiful people maybe that's ever walked the fucking earth. And I saw on her Instagram story today that she has psoriasis. And I can't even explain. I think Kim Kardashian has it too. Do you know what? Baddies can still have psoriasis, okay? And I just need to remember that. It is definitely my biggest insecurity for the moment. Which is weird because it's like I was still really insecure before I had psoriasis. Actually, I probably was a bit less insecure. And then it's like the things I do to not have psoriasis, I feel like I'd be so confident. Always be grateful, guys. You might all of a sudden get a new insecurity. Woohoo! Good night, guys. I'm too tired to function. I know this week might have started of trying to do self-care, but in all honesty, that went out the window, so I'll have to retry that. I'm gonna go to sleep. But thank you so much for spending this week with me.